and show you. We have the Sun card, okay? And the reason why it surprised me for the start of your video back is because it's Leo and it's traditionally on Libra light. However, I felt like a different thing with the Sun card. If you look at it, it is about adventure and there's water. All of the elements of the zodiac are here, even your very own air energy, Libra. The turtle there swimming freely to me is like Libra, Gemini, Aquarius feelings. But what I get from it is it's a sun that you cannot see yet when I did the pre-draw. And then I got two from Mystical Moments. So I'm going to show you. And I'm a little nervous being back. I'm like kind of out of that confidence of filming type of thing. So I'm getting back into it. If I seem a little meek and mousy today, just let me be. So we have the Hermit card and we also have the Magician. Let me explain it in terms of breaking it down if you never really knew what the Magician and the Hermit were, let's say. The Magician is about a new manifestation, a new type of growth. Even if this thing has been cultivating for a while, let's say you have an online business where you package and send things out. You're working on it tirelessly as this particular character in the tarot. So the Magician is always Virgo and Gemini. It's a double sign card association. And we see here that you could even be manifesting from this heart space. Yesterday, being in Disneyland was all about that type of imagination, surrounded by pews of water, surrounded by a lot to do. There's adventure and there's also mystique. And I think that's why in my personal Akashic story these days, if you guys can go just have a little vacation, I highly, highly recommend it. A lot of you were just so sweet in the comments and well-wishing. I do think that it is a time for you to have this childlike ambition. Okay, even as adults, we need it. We need to center ourselves in having fun, looking at things with a child's eyes. And the Hermit speaks about going alone and being there to resume your happiness or even to plan it. I don't know if these cards today are going to be a heavy part of the story because we're going to get more flippers as we always do. That's what we do. We channel information and we get more out. But it's about you sitting atop that lighthouse. And what's funny is the beacon and the object of that on the channel is Libra light. It can be our lighthouse. So let's start off with the basis of the story there. If you're a masculine, I just want to mention it. If you are resonating with divine masculine energy, the sun is masculine, okay? The moon is the one that's feminine. So this is going to be a huge part today of what happens in your tarot story. Libra is going to have a regular video too. And I saw a lot of Gemini influences well in Disneyland. So we might have a special love reading for Gemini. Let's begin with you as the Magician. First starting card out, we have Gemini and Virgo energy, heavy placements. You could be a Venus Virgo. You could have rising Gemini. And you don't have to either. Your moon could be Aries and you're just a happenstance of a manifestor. Things come easy to you, okay? I don't know why Libras have this. There's a natural thing with Libras having to manifest. If you want something so bad, it can be yours. I realized at Disneyland that it's very easy, particularly for the air signs. I do have an Aquarius brother too, where his manifestations have always been very easy, whether it be attaining something like getting a dirt bike or just making money. He's a nurse. He's always gone after his dreams quite easily as an air sign. And you're very intelligent too. Intelligence is something that's a second armor to you. So we do have a Hermit. I think you're more this today, Libra. It might not be in the general story as we have to draw an accurate tarot reading here, but as you watch tarot today, just contain this in your imagination. We see here the Hermit is a mermaid and she sits atop the lighthouse in terms of safety. So this solo person or this very independent person, you know, unbothered very much is the adjective, very much feeling out esoteric information, right? You feel cues from other people. You feel if somebody's happy or sad. And I think today, the particular Hermit in this story is a utilized dreamer of being single. They utilize their time very well, okay? Oracle card was 2. You had adventure, and I had another one, soul. It's like right in front of me. You had 2 cards that speak of somebody who's adventure seeking and also on a soul's path, or your soul is about to unite with somebody. Okay, very similar. If you're not caring about love in today's video, it's okay because we get you a story out anyway with soul and adventure. being from going to the happiest place on earth, I want to share something, okay? And I'm a sharer on the channel. I share everything. But the Souls card, it speaks of you doing the work and actually getting the repercussions, reviews, rewards from that season. Okay, so write down anything new that comes into your life today as we do a love reading, and we also look at your lifestyle, because there's a sun energy that you don't see that's coming in. And that was just an intuitive cue for your read today. Think of all those things too. Write them down. What have I not received in my soul contract thus far? Am I too much of an expectationer, or am I too much of a hermit? Okay, so we will look at those factors. I love that the Hermit card is here, because it just means that you're going on a new journey where you're finding new things. It can be very enlightening. It could be like lightning, where it crashes into your life and it's information that's unfounded. Okay, so you're finding that out as the scientist right now of your life adventure. I feel like some of us need a break, and sometimes to see through the eyes of someone else. A good thing to do is do a day trip, drive around, see what's there in your town, do something that's shocking, that will shock your body, shock your even routine that you do day to day. This adventure card speaks of that. It's shocking your system into doing something new. Let's get into your reading, shall we? Let's begin. Bottom of the deck is someone we don't want to see. I just saw it in the viewfinder. It is the Devil card, okay? It's Capricorn. I feel like for many Libras, Capricorns are very attracted to Libras because we're both cardinal signs along with Cancer. If you guys didn't know, those are the cardinal signs. I do think somebody around you has a lust for adventure. This could be them, actually. It might not even be your card. There is somebody in your environment who definitely has like this type of maybe obsessing towards you, or looking for information to find out if you're doing okay. And I feel like it's more of a curiouser than curious type of person. So we will see how that Capricorn energy will pan out in the read. I'm going to get a fair shuffle before you get your story. What's today's energies? What is today? If we were to really break it down on our return here, what is the Sun card, please? What's the Sun? It was just ready right about there. What is the Sun card, please? Can we describe the thing? Okay, Five of Pentacles wants to pop out. The person left out in the cold many, many months ago from you wants therapy or a therapeutic talk. It's not going to be for everybody. This is someone who wants to come out of the cold. They want to revive. What I'm getting here is a picture of two people talking in a restaurant. It's kind of dimly lit here in my visions as I tell you this tale, but it's a Five of Pentacles person or a moment that happened, and it's going to come in like the sun. So you'll feel it as something truthful, enlightening, and I also feel like it's information you learn about. This is an informative sun that comes in for you. I would say this is relevant for today and even until the rest of the week, that you don't see this energy, Leo. Okay, Strength card, not to make it ominous or anything. This was the card that I did not receive when I left you guys on our break, the day that I left for the trip. I saw the Strength card in a couple of big time readings on mainstream YouTube. It's coming in. It's Leo and Leo with the Sun. They're asking you to just hear this person out. I feel like it's a conversational Strength card, because what you're getting is someone's feelings coming through. It can even be, I get fire signs too when I see this card today. I get Aries, I get Leo, I get Sag, because it comes in like this, that energy of the devil. And sometimes when you feel it, it's not the exact zodiac sign, right? It can be a Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be, ever. It's not a rule of thumb. Strength card. What are the properties of this soul card that we see here for Libra? Thank you. Ace of Cups. You're still a very desirable, loving person who deserves the best. You could walk around sometimes and say, why haven't I met the right person? Or I'm not in tune with the right people. And I feel like the message is coming through with a water card, because you're so deserving of this pure love. Your angels are asking you to hold on with the Strength card. That's why it's even here, you guys. It's the first few cards of the read. Those are important because when it hits the table, it's energy. Okay, this doesn't come out unless it's not around you in some way, shape, or form, or somebody be acting a fool. with the devil card, excuse me. I was like with the strength card over there. Let's see what the main message is for light. How are our light workers doing? I want to ask that. Three of Pentacles, collaboration, high vibrations. People are interested in what you're doing too. Spirit's telling me in this reading someone offers a special service. You could be like a Reiki healer who does, you could teach dance. I don't know why I'm getting that too, but you could be into Reiki, or you offer a service from home. You could Zoom with your clients. I kind of feel like somebody Zooms here for a living, like you work from home and you might be very technologically flary at this time. They're asking that you combine those services with love. Ace of Cups for today's story. Combine it with love. Respect also for your fellow man is what I have here. And have strength toward this sun that is coming toward you. What is this relationship with the sun? Thank you. Temperance. Very nice. Sagittarius energy. To be thankful for balance, and this is a slow card. It's all about patience. You also have another card here. I want to read them together because they flip together. Knight of Swords. Have faith for things incoming. There's going to be a swift change with the Knight of Swords. Patience for the order and the modesty of how it's coming in life. I learned that big time yesterday. You have to have patience in a certain groove of life. Even if it's fast, there are moments where you have to have patience. And the Temperance card is huge because for me, it's like Archangel Michael energy. It's very protective. It's also really balanced. It can be Libra too. I've read it always as Libra Sag. Even if it's a Sagittarian card, it's asking that you have patience with your growth because you're going through something very deep right now. Things are also about to pick up because your angels want to stress having strength and also having the attitude of forgiveness. I feel like these two are always forgiveness for me as a reader. Temperance to strength is like being a whole person and seeing all sides of a story. Having that fairness to you as a Libra. Okay, so the collaborative is love. Temperance is love. Look at this too. Two opposing figures. It could be your twin flame could have opposed you for a very long time, years and years. Temperance angel is coming in as someone's going to balance it. There's a property here of it switching up and being equal. Can I get a twin flame card for our viewers too? Who's Queen of Wands in the current? This is a projected card for today. So this is how I want to tell you guys what's going on here. Someone's growth has been omnipresent on the channel. If you watch Libra Light, you're coming out as this high vibrational leader. The Queen of Wands is like super resourceful. She can be respected by trade. Some of you could do something where you are the leader at your job type of thing, or your occupation. You've grown a status there, okay? You can even work in an auto body shop and you're the person to go to, like you paint it all, right? That's the person, and the energy I'm feeling in this reading is something's changing for you on a soul level. You're becoming a new empowered state of self. What's the imagination of this person? Like, what's this person waiting on? A new beginning. It was sideways. It was like this on my table. The new beginning can have ups and downs. For most of you, maybe more disappointing rather lately, but you're still going with that feeling. You're not reverting to the past. And Pisces season can have that retrograde, like horrible feeling of going back to past people, or they come back during this time. And I think that's why this card is here, is just remember why you walked away to begin with, if it was unfruitful for you. Okay, big message of this read. Have strength because the past was still unfruitful in some ways and you're learning through that. Could be a path, like Five of Pentacles for me is a return past person too. They could be like swerving back around for your attention, seeing what you're up to. That's super past for me as I read it today, and I don't think the Five of Pentacles is you. It's too high vibrational on the channel. Too high vibrational. Queen of Wands, please. Let's see what's going on in her day. Waiting. Two of Wands for the clearing. Here's an Aries for you, or they have Aries properties. Fire sign energy. Two of Wands is almost making the decision. You almost see it, right? It's a risk-taking too. That's what's going on for the Queen of Wands. If you notice, there's placement with the fire too. Fire is still with you. Other card, Six of Wands. You don't see that there's a success and a victory overhead is what I hear. It's on the horizon to making something very complete or very orderly. That's why you're being asked to have strength and patience at this time, because there's something working out in the universe for you. And it could actually take technical work to get there. Like, you really got to put elbow grease. Okay? I'm learning that too right now in life. I have nephews, and it's really rough with children because I feel like children kind of put a stop to personal goals too. So, in a way, okay, take it how it resonates. Queen of Wands, let's look at her placement in terms of love. And we're going to end it there before we go to a video too. Six of Swords. Healing anxiety, wounds that people maybe have left behind with you. It didn't ruin your high vibrations. You're still very much making decisions for the betterment of you. I think that's why you're waiting maybe on word or like a technical letter from somebody. Okay. We see here with the Magician card, it popped out twice at the very end of your reading too. It's picking up, and I feel like it's a change for transformation. You're transmuting energies right now. You're making sure that your life is in alignment with the balance that you seek. Archangel Michael energy. You could be a very, very protected Libra today. Many of your former, maybe passed on loved ones, they watch you a lot, because I find this to be 5D protection anytime I see this card. It's like you're being watched over. You're good. Stop worrying. There's always a way that the story has to pan out, akashically and even personally for you. You could be manifesting something new today. I feel like for many of you, it's a transformational or health goal, because right now, as the two signs are intertandeming, Aries and Libra, a big focus is health. I've been reading that all over astrological websites, also with the horoscopes, and I do study outside of Libra light. I've been picking up health and fitness. I think here it's a new goal for your life to go a certain way, and you're in the planning stages. Someone return could have triggered it too with the Six of Swords, but you're making plans to step above the fray of those emotions. Can I get a card before I speak on the Six of Swords? And I'm sorry if I didn't connect so well in the morning reading, but we're going to do several for you today. What is the Six of Swords, please? We have the King of Swords, which is you and Gemini, and Judgment. That's interesting because Judgment had its swing around a couple of days ago. So this is kind of an updated new Judgment. I feel like you're more firm on certain things. Like recent events have made you more firm as the King of Swords. You live with more of an authenticity. There's also more of like less pressure. You're just living in the moment. And this is like my Diamond card, where you've built, many people have put pressure on a situation, and you've been formed as the gem at this time. You could be even like the voice of reason, okay, at this time in your life. It's also Tauran for me. Like I get Tauruses from the King of Swords for some reason, but we see that here today. It says in the corner, oh my gosh, it has the Taurus symbol. Look at that. Taurus there. Okay, discoveries. It even has Taurus on the card, and it says sincere. There's a sincere, maybe air sign connected to you too, of influence. And I feel like you maybe vibe with them more so recently. Could be an older gentleman. King of Swords. Yeah, there could be another air sign around you, Libras, who's like very similar to you. They could be helping you manifest as well, landed right by the Magician, or they give you ideas. It could be like a sage guru that's very, very close to you. And we have a final decision. I think you're going to walk for that new beginning, and you have to leave certain people behind. The message here is the toxicity might return, or people might show up again in this Pisces era that we're living in. I'll be back with your video too. I'm just getting back into things. I'm sorry if I did not connect very well, but we have 2 more coming out. All right, so I'll see you in the next video. I loved you and I missed you very, very much.